In this video, we're going to implement editing and deleting functionality on the comments. Now, let's comment everything as usual. Let's make a quick review what we changed so far. We have implemented this read more, read less on the comments as well. We have implemented comments. Let's have a look in this comment creation. So one general commit message should be implement creating comments on post. I'm going to review. Yeah, this is loading post with the comments. This is just creating the comment. Okay, the commit message perfectly describes it. So let's hit the commit. Awesome. And now we're going to implement editing and deleting of the comments. For this, let's open post item. And for each comment right here, we're going to add edit and delete buttons if the comment is created by the currently authenticated user. Let's open the frontend side. My sale is not started actually, so I need to execute vendor bean sale app-d. Let's execute vendor bean sale bash. We are inside the container. If we want to generate some artisan comments, we can do this from here. And the same thing, sale bash and npm run dev. Okay, let's have a look. Cool. Okay, let's expand the comment section, and I'm going to add right here edit and delete buttons. And I'm going to do this very similar how we did for the post. So I need to find this, I think it's called menu. This is it. So let me grab this menu. And right now I'm thinking that this menu that menu should be actually duplicated, right? For the post and for the comment. Can I create a reusable component out of it? I think I can do. However, if I will have more content, more menu items than just edit and delete, then I have to either create separate component or I have to customize in some way. But right now, I should create a reusable component. So I'm going to create new component. Let's call this edit delete dropdown. Then, and from the post item, I'm going to copy this menu, which is about 50 lines of code or 60 lines of code. And we're going to have edit delete dropdown here, but we need to listen to two events. One will be edit click, basically, or we can just call this edit. And second will be delete. Okay, this is something that needs to be emitted from this edit delete dropdown. So if we open this, I'm going to paste my menu here. We are going to define emits, define emits. We need edit and delete. Okay, so this is good. When we click on this edit, we are going to emit edit, and from here we are going to emit delete. From the post item, on edit modal should be executed at edit event, and delete post should be executed on delete. If I save this right now, maybe let's open the developer tools just in case we have some error. I'm going to click on this, so this drop down is still working. I can click on edit and we see the whole content. I can click on delete and I see the confirmation. So both is working, both are working. So then I scroll down below and I'm going to find the comment section. This is right here. And we have this read more, read less for the comment. Here we go. And I should put this right here. That's going to be the header section probably. So we have this user avatar, then we have this name and the date, and I'm going to put this item right here. Let me save this first. We see this here, and I need to okay, what if I give this class justify self end? Should this should be moved to the right side. If it is not moved, let me check why it is not moving. This one, justify content or justify self flex, and it is not moving to the right. So in this case, I will just put these two elements into its own div. I'm going to give it class flex and gap 2, and I'm going to give this justify between. Okay, now this is exactly as I expect. Okay, so we see this edit button, by the way, this 3-dot button is above the drop down, which is not correct. Okay, how we're going to solve this? We have this menu item. This is 3-dot, which has transition, and that menu items basically has a position absolute. Does it have any z-index? No, it doesn't have. So if we provide z10, for example, it should be above. Let's provide z20. It is not working as I expect. Okay, let's have a look. So this is the button. Here we have this z10. Okay, we have this z10. Z10 is added right here. That is added to the entire menu. Now it makes sense. I'm going to give this z10 on this menu button. Let's provide it here. Now it makes sense. This is correct. Awesome. Now we need to create, first of all, this edit comment and delete comment menu items should only be visible whenever I am the authenticated. I am the user, basically the owner of the comment section. So I need the if added on the edit here and the delete menu items, and make them only visible under some condition. And the condition right now is that I should be the owner of this comment. Okay, how I can solve this in a correct way, so that I am going to use this same reusable component for post editing here, and here as well. What if I pass? Who is the owner? Okay, let's just pass user, and that user is the owner of the post or comment. In this case, comment. That's going to be comment.user. Okay, if we move up here, I'm going to pass that user, but in this case, we're going to pass post.user. Then in this edit delete dropdown, we are going to accept that, define props. We are accepting user, which is going to be an object. Then menu item if props. We don't want props, we just want user, but we want auth user as well, the currently authenticated user. Let me search for auth user. Here it is in the create post. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put this right here. So we're going to use the page and get the currently authenticated user. Okay, and if the user ID is the same as the auth user ID, so it means that the currently authenticated user is the same as the author of this comment, so we're going to display this edit. So I can copy this condition and put this on the delete as well. I'm going to save it, and that basically does not change anything right now, simply because I am the owner of every comment. The authenticated user is the owner of every comment. But if there is some different ID, let's say if the authenticated user has ID 5, for example, we are checking this in the delete area, then the delete menu item will be gone. Okay, we see only edit everywhere because we did this hard coding. If I just undo this, we're going to see both edit as well as delete there. Okay, this is cool. Let's go in the post item. Let's scroll down below. Here we have this, and the edit and delete events, we're going to define functions for this. Okay, so that's going to be start, lowercase s, start comment edit. And then for the delete, we're going to have delete comment. Let's delete because that's always easier to do than edit. I'm going to define function delete comment. We are going to make post request, so let me copy this. Post on comment, post comment delete. We are going to pass the actual post, which we're going to delete. I'm going to remove any data, and whenever the successful response is received, I am going to remove that comment from the comments area. So props post comments equals props post comments dot filter. I'm going to filter it. Wait, right here I'm going to pass the comment. That is going to be the comment I am deleting right now. So I'm going to accept the comment here, like this. And then I am filtering all the comments, see, and I'm just leaving the comment which has ID different from the comment ID. Okay, so this line basically removes the comment from the comments area, and we need to also decrease number of comments on the post. So let's go to this delete comment, and we are going to pass comment as a argument right here, and let's create this start comment edit right now. Function start comment edit, which will accept a comment as an argument, and then we are going to make, okay, the start comment again is slightly different, so I will just leave a console log at the moment. And we have the front end ready for delete comment. However, I think we need a confirmation dialog. So if window.confirm, are you sure you want to delete this comment? If not, then simply we're going to return false. If yes, then we're going to go ahead and delete this. And now let's move on the backend side, web.php. We need to define the route. That is going to be, let's do like this comment. We're going to accept comment here. We're going to make delete request, and now let's go to the front end side, and instead of post, we're going to send delete request, delete on comment, and that's going to be delete comment. Okay, we can create separate comment controller, but it's going to be very tiny, not very large, so we can put this in the post controller for now. And the name of the route will be just post comment.delete. Let's go in the delete comment. What did I do? Public function, delete comment. We're going to accept comment here. And we're going to do this checking on the backend side as well. So don't ever trust the checks on the client side. So in this case, we're doing these checks that we're making sure that the authenticated user is the same as the user of the comment, but this check is done on the client side. You should always do your checks on the server side, because an experienced guy can simply just make the request without passing the front-end side validation. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to check. Let's get the current user, which is going to be the auth ID. So we're going to simply do like this. If the comment user ID does not equal to auth ID, okay, then we're going to return with a response. Let's provide some text. You don't have permission. Let's use double quotes. You don't have permission to delete this comment. And the status code needs to be 403, which means forbidden. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and just delete that comment. And then we're going to return with response, empty text, but this status code will be a 204, which means it is successful and doesn't require any response for now. Okay, cool. Let's expand the comment section. I'm going to open the network as well. We're going to make the delete request and have a look. So I'm going to click on delete. We get this confirmation. Are you sure you want to delete this comment? I'm going to hit OK. The request was made. However, we get this not found. Why do we get not found? Localhost comment test. Let's go to the backend, and I'm going to check the route here. So comment. Okay, we sent delete on the comment. Post comment delete. If we check, let's just reload the page. And let's try to delete once again. Now we hit this not found, and there is, I did something wrong actually. If we go in the edit, the post item. Okay, I'm passing the entire comment. which is actually correct. But let's just pass the comment ID. Okay, let's delete. Okay. And here we go. That was deleted. We see 204 and the comment is gone. If I reload now this page, we see 2 comments here. If I hit on delete again, click OK, we see 1 here and I see only 1 comment. At the end of the project, we are going to deploy this on shared hosting using GitHub Actions. As a choice of hosting provider, we're going to use Hostinger, who is very kindly sponsoring this entire project. Hostinger is one of the best shared hosting providers out there. I discovered their services about 3 years ago and I moved out all my PHP websites from VPS hosting of another hosting provider into Hostinger's shared hosting. There are several great benefits. Very fast and secure servers, full configuration on your PHP versions, extensions, and settings. Nice and modern user interface from which you can manage your domains, DNS, SSL certificates, emails, and much more. Integrated SSH and Git support. Affordable prices. And if you are not happy with their services, they also offer 30 days money-back guarantee. Their premium and business hosting includes free domain, support for 100 websites, unlimited number of certificates, and much more. For a full list of features, visit website hostinger.com/thecodeholic or click on the link in the video description. If you decide to grab hosting, during checkout use coupon code TheCodeHolic, which will give you extra 10% off on already discounted price. And thank you Hostinger for sponsoring this entire project. This is awesome. So the deleting of the comment actually works. Now let's start implementing edit. So whenever I hit the edit, at the moment we'll log something in the console. This is undefined. By the way, why it is undefined, start comment edit. We are going to pass the comment from here. However, I am going to create, this is the place where we render the comment. Right here, I'm going to put such type of text area, okay, similar to this. And this text area is right here. So I'm going to copy this and put it right here. Okay. However, this should only be visible if we are editing the comment. Okay. I'm going to define a variable here. Let's define const editing comment equals that should be ref basically, right? So it's going to be in on object, or let's give it null by default. Then we are going to check here where if editing comment. So if we are editing the comment right now, we're going to see this text area. If not, if we are not editing, we are going to see an actual comment. Okay, so right now, if we click here, we see an actual comment. As soon as we hit this edit button, then we're going to start editing the comment. So editing comment.value equals comment. Now let's have a look. I hit on edit and we see text area here. Let's work on CSS a little bit. This has margin left 12. So let's give this one margin left 12 as well. Let's give it right here. Margin left 12, width full, max height 160 pixel, resize none. Yeah, everything is actually correct, but we need the button as well. Yes, so let's find the button. Here we go. Basically, that should be the entire div. So I'm going to copy this entire div and put this here. Let's format the code. And that the if should go on the entire div. Okay. And that margin left also should go on the entire div. I'm going to remove this input text area. Now we have this entire div. which is only visible if we are editing the comment. Okay, and then in else case, we render the actual comment. Now, look at this. So we see the comment here that submit should be changed into update because we are going to actually do the update. And we are going to provide right here the actual comment message. And that is going to be editing comment dot comment. Okay, now look at this. However, let me think. When we start typing something, that submit also increase. Okay, that's fine. However, we need cancel button as well, don't we? I'm thinking how we're going to do this in the best way. We have flex here. If I just remove flex and flex 1, okay, then we have like this. If I remove this rounded right none on this text area, okay, this is text area, then we have this button. I'm going to remove on this button rounded left none as well. We have this update, or maybe we need this rounded left none. Let's leave it. And then we are going to have this danger button, which will have cancel. There's the danger button. Click edit. We see this button here. However, the danger button has, it is inline flex. So what if I put both inside a div and give it flex and gap 2? So then these two buttons should be next to each other like this. Let me remove this gap 2. Okay, we have this cancel and update. On this update, we have this rounded left none, but I'm going to assign rounded right none. Okay, then I'm going to give it text right. Actually, I don't want this to be a danger button. I'm just going to make it standard button, and I will just make it as a link. Okay, we can even change this into lowercase cancel, and update can be lowercase update. Not a big deal. Let's remove this rounded L none, and I'm going to introduce also gap 2, and I'm going to give it let's give it text indigo 500 like this. This one has text right. We don't want flex. No, we want flex. Let's provide justify end. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. When we click on the cancel, so on click, we're going to set editing comment equals null. So I'm going to simply reset it. However, if I start editing, by the way, here I see BR. That BR should be replaced with a new line. Yes, it should be replaced with a new line. We should do this probably when we start editing comment. Yeah, we need to do this right here. And there's another reason why we need to do this here. So if I start editing, then update it and click on cancel, we see update still right here. Okay, that's because we are editing the same instance here. What we need to do is just create new object out of the comment, and we're going to provide just the ID that is going to be comment ID, and we need actual comment. Okay, that is going to be comment dot comment. However, we're going to replace all BRs with new line. This is going to be, I'm going to write a regex here. Okay, so let's put BR, and I will explain whatever I'm going to do, but this is a regex, which I'm going to work on. Whatever it's going to be the regex, I'm going to replace it with \n, okay, with the new line. And I'm going to do this globally. So let's work on the regex. So I'm going to find any like less than symbol, BR, then here we have the space, and I'm going to put space \s. There might be 0 or more spaces, okay? And then this slash right here, let's escape that slash. That slash might exist or it might not exist, okay? And then the regex is basically done, and then I'm going to search for globally inside the whole comment, and I'm going to also ignore the case. So this will finally match BR, so this will be matched. It will match also BR like this. It will match BR like this. It will match BR like this, and it will match the uppercase versions as well. So the space here might be or might not. This is what we are doing. And the slash is optional. It might be there or it might not be there. And here it will also match all the BRs which have a lot of spaces actually. So this will be also matched. So I save this, and now let's have a look. Let's reload the page. Basically, this 111 should not be there. So I'm going to click on edit, and I see /n here. I want to replace this with a new line. Maybe I need to do it like this. Click on edit. Here we go. The new line works. Now, if I modify this and then click on cancel, that doesn't modify, it is not modified here. This, which is exactly as it should be. Whenever I hit the update button, it's going to do the update. Now let's take care of the update. We are going to listen to this update button. Let's add. I prefer these event listeners to be at the top as a very first attribute of the HTML element, so I'm going to put this here. This calls create comment, but we are going to actually change this into update comment. And then update comment, we accept the comment here. Or do we need to accept the comment at all? I think we don't, because we have this editing comment. But wait. What if I try to edit another comment? That's a good thing. If I expand here and if I edit this, now I see this everywhere. Okay, now I see it. It is a problem. It is a problem. There are a couple of solutions, and let me talk a little bit about those solutions. So we are inside the post item, and the post item has multiple comments. When we have editing comment right here, we don't know which comment we are editing right now, okay? So if in theory we decide to support editing at the same time multiple comments, for example, if I hit edit here and we see input here, but not obviously in other comments, then if I click edit here, what should happen? The input should still stay here and another input should appear here, or that should be converted back to, that should be cancelled and the new input should appear here. So how are we going to do it? So if we're going to only allow one text input at a time on every comment. So if I start editing the first one, it's going to be text input here. If I start editing another one, the first one will be cancelled, second will be opened. Okay, if we do it like this, then I think we can leave those comment sections in the post item. However, if we want to support editing of multiple comments, which in my opinion doesn't make that much sense, so just finish editing of one comment and then move into another, right? So, however, if we still decide that we want to support that editing of the multiple comments, then I think the best will be to just move the entire comment section out of this area. So this probably should be moved out of this area, and maybe we should probably create separate component for this, or maybe we should create a separate component for each comment item. Okay, and imagine that right now we are in the comment item component. Then if we have this editing comment, then we know that this refers to one specific comment, right? Okay, so now let me think. Okay, I have decided how I'm going to do it. This editing comment contains ID and an actual comment. So here I'm going to do check. If editing comment dot ID equals to current comment ID, let's use 3 equality here. This means that I'm iterating over my comments, and this means that I am in the same comment I'm editing right now, in which case I'm displaying the text area. Okay, in else cases, I'm just rendering the comment regularly. Just the only thing is that this editing comment is by default null, so I should probably change this into an empty object. And whenever I'm canceling my comment somewhere here, I should probably change this into an empty object as well. However, again, I think it will be more safe. I'm going to undo this. I think it will be more safe if I simply check if editing comment exists, which means that it is not null, and if its ID matches the comment from the loop ID. Okay, now let's have a look. Expand, I'm going to click on edit. The first one is in editing mode, right? I modify something, then I click on edit on the second one. First gets cancelled, and the second one starts the editing. So I just modify this, click on cancel, it is gone. I edit this one, we have a huge comment here. Oops. We have a huge comment here. I'm just gonna modify something, then click on edit on another one, and the first one is gone. I think this is perfect. This is how it should be. The only thing is to update the comment, and here we see the update. And on the update comment, we need to, we have this editing comment, so we just need to make a put request. Let me copy the code here, Axios client, we're gonna do put here, post comment, update. We're gonna pass here editing comment dot value dot ID. Inside the road, that's going to be the URL, but we're going to also send what is the actual comment. So if we check the database right now in the comment section, we have ID, post, comment, user ID. So basically the only field that is editable is the comment. So what we should do is just provide the comment. So here we're going to just provide editing, actually comment corresponds to editing comment.comment. In the update, how we're going to do, so we're going to find the comment which, so that should return the updated data. So the data will be updated comment from the backend. So this is how I'm going to implement the backend side. This one is not necessary, so we don't increase the comments, we don't decrease, we can remove these. However, Simply, I'm going to find the comment which I'm editing, and that is going to be editing comment dot value dot id. Okay, this is going to be const editing comment. Oops, what did I do? Well, we already have editing comment. Okay, let's just call this TMP comment. It's going to be temporary comment. And on this temporary comment, I'm going to update the comment field from the, no, not only comment field. I'm going to update the entire data. Okay, how I should do this? I think the best will be if I do the following. Props post comments equals for each props post comments. I'm going to provide for each. Should I do for each or map? I'm going to do map. I'm thinking while I'm doing this. So we're going to do map. We're going to get the comment, and this is how we're going to do. If the comment ID is the same as editing comment, or maybe data ID, because data will be the received, updated and received comment from the backend. Okay, so we iterate over the post comments and we find the comment which was just updated, and then I am returning the entire data instead of the C. So the data will be the entire comment. That's going to be the new comment received from the backend. So I'm returning it. Otherwise, we're going to just return C. So basically, I'm creating a new array out of these props post comments, and I just update one single comment out of it. This is what am I doing right now? So if we go in the web PHP and duplicate this, I'm going to call this update, and we're going to allow put request here, and I'm going to call this update comment. Now let's go and create that update comment function, and let me think. We should probably create an update comment request. We should probably do this, but let's just first accept comment here. We need obviously request as well. Request. Then let's validate. Okay, I think creating separate request class will be a good choice. So let's make PHP artisan make request, not resource, request comment. Let's call this update comment request. Okay, let's use here update comment request. Let's go inside there, and in the authorize, we're going to do something similar what we did in the, where was that update post request. Okay, so we get the actual post, and then we only authorize if the currently authorized user is the owner of the post. So let me copy this part. In the update comment request, I'm going to replace it. However, instead of getting a post, we are going to get comment, and if the comment user ID is the authenticated user's ID, we allow it. Okay, inside the rules, we're going to have just comment, which needs to be string, and we don't have like a max width restriction on the comment because it is just a text, and probably we can just provide max to be text. What is the maximum length of the text? I think it's a 65,000 characters roughly. Okay, we can just provide 2000 characters here. That should be fine. However, if we're going to do this on the comment update, we should probably do this on comment create as well, which we are not doing. So I think we're going to just leave it as it is. Just make it required, and that's it. Okay, this is cool. If we go in the post controller right now, here we're going to get the validated data. It's going to be my data, and I'm going to do the update. So comment update, and I'm going to provide only comment. So we are not going to update anything else. Comment. Well, actually, we can pass the entire data because right now we have only comment rule inside the data, so nothing will be returned from here. But we need to again call nl to br. So I think this is going to be the best. nl to br. This is how we're going to do, and I'm passing data comment. This will update the comment, and finally I'm going to return comment. If we check post resource, we have comment resource as well. So I'm going to return new comment resource, passing the comment, and this is going to be updated comment. And when we update the comment, not only comment is changed, but the updated timestamp is also changed. So if we go on the front end side right now, and I just want to log my data here, we have some error, which is good. Why is it good? Because we have to fix the error. When we fix the error, we won't have any more errors. We don't have any more errors, and I don't know what was the issue. Probably something cached. Here we go. Let's click on edit. Let's update it, and I'm going to call test2. Let's go in the network, and I'm going to click update. Okay, we have some response. Comment field is required. What do we pass? We don't pass anything on the front end. Why? Because we need dot value here. Or maybe we can pass entire editing comment dot value. Let's try this. Edit, test2, hit an update. It worked, and in the payload, we got the comment resource instance with the latest updated it as well. But is this updated here? Yes, this is updated. This gets updated. Let me change this again. Click update. You see, it gets updated here. Awesome. I think when we get this successful response, the only thing we need to do is just to set editing comment dot value. Since the update has been successfully completed, editing comment dot value equals null. Okay, and then I edit on this, I remove this, I hit an update, and it gets updated. I reload the page, expand this, I see it updated. Let's delete this comment. We have now 13 only. Another comment, updated. Click on update. It gets updated. The date is changed as well. And this is cool. I reload it and I see the comment is updated. And just like this, we have implemented deleting and updating of the comments. In the next part, we're going to implement writing and rendering subcomments on the post. We're going to have a very deep level of subcomments supported.